In this video, I'm going to be going over how I recorded 7 Years by Lukas Graham. So in the very beginning of the song, I have just piano and chords on trombone. There are 3 separate voices for the trombone, and it is probably the best thing I've ever recorded, and sadly, it's just all notes. So every time you hear the chorus of the song in my version, there is a choir that is singing, but the choir is obviously just played on piano. And since it's played on piano and it's trying to emulate like real people, it sounds very choppy. But this choppiness in the choir almost fits with the melody of the song because it's very rhythmic. It's almost like he's talking instead of singing. So I thought, I actually did it by accident. I was going to make it, I think I was going to make it like a separate trombone choir to kind of blend it with real trombone and like synthesized trombone. But I did this by accident and it actually came out really good in my opinion. So every time the song leaves the chorus, there is this little phrase of the music just kind of like rising. And in the real version of the song, you hear it only on piano, but I highlighted that, that's this up here, I highlighted that with a couple of strings, and it really like brightened it up and brought it out, and I thought it added a really nice touch to the song. So in this part of the song right here, it's when the song gets a lot quieter and it goes back to the chorus, but it's like it sounds more warm and more like he's like singing to you instead of just like shouting as loud as he can. I added the chorus again all the way down here, just having these big blocked chords to like give it some sort of sense of flowing because not much is going on at that point. And then when you hear the main melody of the song, I doubled it on marimba to kind of just give it like a little bit more punch and have it stick out just a little bit more. So the phrase leading up to the final chorus, I gave every instrument the same exact melody. I made it very staccato and just growing louder as it goes on to lead into the final chorus. And it's not done in the real song, but I think it was a really cool like texture to the song to kind of break it up from the chorus verse structure that it has. So for the second variation of the chorus, it's really high and really bright, and those notes were kind of hard to play on just trombone because they were just so high. So I actually played them on trumpet, but I used a trombone EQ to kind of like get rid of a lot of those higher frequencies from the trumpet to kind of, and it makes it a lot less bright and makes it sound more like a trombone. But if you really listen to it, it still sounds like a trumpet, but regardless, I still think it's good. And just before the very end of the song, they cut out all melody and they just let all of the background instruments like have their little tiny moment, which is something that I can't get enough of in music. I think it is the best thing. I think like that section of music is always my favorite part, and I think it always sounds the best because it's like so centered and it's so focused on something so simple, and it just sounds so pretty in most songs like this. So yeah, hope you liked the video. This was a really fun one to make, and yeah, if you have any suggestions, please. The song you're hearing right now was arranged and recorded by me. If you're interested in my other recordings, please check out my Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube pages, all at KJW Co Music. And finally, if you or anyone you know is interested in music lessons, please DM me or send me an email at adam@kjwco.com. Thanks, have a nice day.